Chairman Wontumi was taken earlier this week by eoco, and his charges are out. Initially, we didn't know what was happening. We didn't know what his charges were, but his charges are out, and I'm going to list them. So I'm reading. It says Bernard Chiboziakun, widely known as Chairman Wontumi and the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the Ghana's New Patriotic Party (MPP), is currently under investigation by the Economic and Organized Crime Office (eoco) for several serious offences. These include allegations of fraud, money laundering, causing financial loss to the state, and involvement in international organized crime. These are serious.
Yeah, so it's very serious.
These are serious because money laundering alone is huge.
Yeah.
And then there's fraud.
Yeah.
And then causing financial loss to the state.
All of them are serious.
Which is something you need to. I mean, what was the name? Akonta Mines.
No. That one is not even part. Akonta Mines is not part.
But yeah, Akonta Mines still cost the nation financial loss.
Yeah, because and then maybe the monies that he was getting from the mines, maybe he was, just moving them out from the country. So yeah, all of them can fall under the money laundering. Yeah. So he was. So Chairman Wontumi was taken in earlier this week. I'm sure everyone is aware. I mean, it was all over the place. His charges are now out, and as I listed, so his charges are fraud, money laundering, causing financial loss to the state, and involvement in international organized crime. This is huge, and hopefully they're able to get to the bottom of this. But knowing Ghana, there's also the likelihood that this won't lead anywhere. Yeah, because we have so many instances on this one.
Yeah,
they will just raise the issue
and then
they will just leave it there.
Yeah, so hopefully it goes somewhere. But I saw a video where, what was it, Nana B? Yeah, the MPP says they are going to save Ghana.
Yeah, so I also saw the same video and I was surprised. I was like, is it the same Ghana that you people mismanaged, that they voted heavily against you, that you are going to save, or a different Ghana? Are they going to save a different Ghana? Or is the same Ghana?
It's the same Ghana, Chairman.
Oh,
it's the same Ghana.
The same Ghana that their leader publicly, promised God to build a cathedral for him, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That they mismanaged the money.
I do not understand why they have to make this about politics.
Yeah,
because it should be one nation. Okay, regardless of the party the person is involved in, if they do something wrong, if they commit a crime, they should be able to be brought to charge. And no political party should make this about politics and stand against anyone.
Yeah, so I think, corruption is something big in Ghana. It's something that we have been fighting against for a very long time.
I think what's Ghanaian population? 35 million?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 35 million. Let me take the women out. I mean, women are quite show. Yeah. I mean, some women are very corrupt, but let me just... The Ghana population of 35 million, I can tell you that about 30 million are corrupt.
Yeah.
Because the corruption starts from KG or primary school when you are a class rep. The one who buys food for the class rep doesn't, their names don't get written up for talking in class and being late. And so the corruption is everywhere.
So that means that the class rep has been bribed.
Yes, with food. So the corruption is everywhere. My take on this thing, what I do not understand, or what I do not, I'm non-partisan. I'm not an MPP person or an NDC person or none of those things. I don't really care. But if someone commits a crime, regardless of obviously the party that they belong to, they should, the law should be allowed to take its course.
Yeah, that is true. But don't you think that the way they are just carrying this around, don't you think that some of them too has involved in some corruption act that they think that after Wontumi they are coming?
They are next.
Yeah, so they have to make sure, they try all their best to just distract them.
That is why they say they are going to save Ghana.
Yeah, that's why they say they are going to save Ghana.
Because I mean, you make a fair point. You make a fair point. So they probably think they are going to be the next after Wontumi. So they were like, yeah, let's cause some sort of disruption or whatever too. But and then you sent me a video where all the guys that went to the eoco offices to demonstrate, after the whole thing, they were being paid.
Yeah. So the guys that were supporting the MPs to demonstrate,
they were being paid.
Yeah, they were being paid. So at night, I saw them sharing some 10 cities. Yeah, that's very sad. The MPP people, are they still dreaming or what?
I don't know.
Yeah, because, so I said that I don't think this is the first time that something of that sort has happened in Ghana, that someone has been, caught by the eoco or the courts.
Yeah.
And then they have just, said that the person should bring an assurance of maybe 50 million or more than 50 million. This is not the first time. But the NPP MPs are just exaggerating as if this is the first time that something of that sort has happened in Ghana. You see?
Okay.
And then when they were even demonstrating, some of the journalists were asking them that, is this the first time that someone has been, given a bill of 50 million Ghana cedis? And they couldn't answer because this is not the first time. It has happened in 2019. Daniel, is this Daniel Duku or something? He was giving 50 million. Number one.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, number one was giving 500 million Ghana cedis bill, man, with 4 sureties.
What?
Yeah, so this was the first time.
The number one case also fell into water.
Yeah, that's why they said that in any high-profile financial crime, it's likely that, they may put this huge amount on you. And if you look at Wontumi,
Wontumi seems to be a rich man, so they shouldn't be.
Yeah, and he has even publicly said it several times. So he said he can even buy Chelsea. So I don't know why they are even complaining 50 million. It's no money for Wontumi.
Yeah,
I think Wontumi, the one who has been showing gold on television. It's
Wontumi is a rich man. But to be very honest, MPP, I'm not, as I said earlier, I'm not non-partisan. I don't chase any political party, but I used to like MPP. Not as, like I would vote for MPP or no. But I used to like MPP in the sense that they seem to be chill. Well, that's what I thought. And then Akufo-Addo's government, the level of financial, misuse of financial stuff was just too much.
Yeah, it was very too much.
They like the average person who just happens to be even the lower tier, lower levels in the MPP got rich.
Yeah. I think the level of corruption in Akufo-Addo's government was very, very huge. So I think the president is even, slow for me. Because, by now, he should have retrieved so many,
assets and
assets and monies from the MPP people. Because we want to see him investigating the National Cathedral, even the COVID-19 vaccines, man. Because there was a lot of, corruption activities in the MPP, regime. So I think the MPs should just concentrate on their work and they should just allow the offices to just do their work.
True.
Yeah,
true.
because did you hear Apia and the Kobe?
Yeah.
You see, he was not talking politically. He was talking
That's the thing.
Legally.
That's the thing. Regardless of what political party Chairman Wontumi belongs to, I think the law should be allowed to take its course. So that's what it is, really. The law should be allowed to take its course. Yes. Because if he is, guilty of whatever charges that, they've laid up on him,
they should just stay back for the law to work. That's it.
But because if we decide to make everything political, then when someone does something wrong or when someone is in the wrong, we can't put them in their place because it will turn into a political something like, you're doing this because he's NDC, you're doing it because... But sometimes it's not that. Sometimes the president is truly doing something wrong or causing harm to the state.
Yeah, it's true. And, corruption is something that Ghanaians too, we are keen about. We want to fight corruption. So if you don't allow the law to work on matters like this, it will be very difficult for us to fight corruption in Ghana. So I like what the NDC people are doing because I know that they are appointees to be very careful,
Yeah.
Yeah, they were very careful because they know that if they are also voted out of power and the NPP also come to power, they are going to do the same thing to them. So they will be very careful. So I like what they are doing. So the NPP MPs should just allow the law to work. They should just stay back and just allow the law to work. Because I don't see any problem with that. They sent Wontumi to court, and then the court said, okay, we are going to give Wontumi bail, but he needs to provide 50 million Ghana cedis and 2 sureties, yeah?
Yeah.
That is it. So Wontumi and, his other rich, politicians, they should just provide the 50 million. And I know they have. 50 million is nothing for them. So you should just provide it, and then they will just, give him the bill, and then they will continue from there.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think, you mentioned Ghana is fighting politics?
Corruption.
Ghana is fighting, you said Ghana is fighting corruption.
Yeah, corruption is something that's,
Do you think Ghana can fight corruption? It's impossible.
Yeah, I think if you allow, the various offices to work, like the eoco, the BNI, the CID, if you allow all these offices to work, and then
who is to say that these bodies, the eocos and the BNIs, are also not corrupt?
Yeah. That is the issue, Kate. That is the issue. Because all these offices are politically aligned.
Exactly. We cannot fight corruption in Ghana. It's impossible.
That is why so many people are just calling that we should make an amendment on this constitution.
I wanted a Ghana card, so someone gave me a number. Texted the number. I will probably give you. Told me 1,000 something, and what?
Are they selling it to you?
I was like, yeah, 1,000. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. And the person got upset and started texting rubbish to me.
Wow.
Like, you see, as I said, the corruption stems from the roots, stems from the basics. We cannot fight corruption in Ghana. It's impossible. The average person is corrupt. I told you I worked in birth and death.
Okay, are you sure we can't fight corruption?
No, we can't fight corruption.
But I think some time ago, corruption was very huge in Ghana, and when Rawlings came to power, he was able to bring it down. So I think that if you get a leader who is very responsible, we can do something about it.
He was able to bring it down at the higher level, not at the lower level. At the lower level, we are still corrupt. We are corrupt. Akufo-Addo can decide, or Mahama can decide. President Mahama can decide. I'm doing this to fight corruption. If you're a minister, you're an MP. Yeah, but what about those in the offices? Those who, as I said, someone charged me over 1,000 cedis for a Ghana card. What about those people?
Yeah, I think.
What about those at the lower end of things? To even get your child to go into a good senior high school, you need to pay. When you're done with national service, you have to pay to get a good place. To get a job, someone will charge you 30,000 Ghana cedis for a job. Do you think if I have 30,000 cedis sitting down, I'll come and ask for a job? So corruption cannot be fought in Ghana. I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
Yeah, but
we can manage it.
Don't you think that when we start, using some as an scapegoat, people will learn from it?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. They won't learn at all.
I think when the law, catches some people, we just leave them, and then we just don't allow the law to work.
It's not even that.
That is also a problem.
Yes, that is a problem. But aside that, people will not, calm down or whatever, or will not change if someone else is caught doing, corrupt activities and they are punished. They're still not going to change them. They're still going to be corruption.
Yeah, I know. Even the Western world, we still have
there's corruption.
Yeah, we still have corruption in their system, but I think it's gonna come down drastically though.
No,
I think we can
maybe on the upper level, yes, but if you take the obviously the arms of the government, I think that's where it ends. People are corrupt. But even the average shop owner is corrupt.
I think it's about taking responsibility. Because if you look at the countries that they have done cool, like let me use Burkina Faso as an example. Now Burkina Faso, Now, corruption has come down because they know the leader doesn't entertain corruption.
Yes.
I think we need a leader like that.
The corruption has calmed down because the leader does not entertain corruption, but the corruption has calmed down at the upper level, not at the lower level. But people are still corrupt at the lower level.
Yeah, I think the upper level.
Plus, I believe I've never been to Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do things there, but I believe they might be better people than us Ghanaians, because we Ghanaians, we are wicked.
Yeah, but I think if you solve the problem at the highest level,
it will trickle down eventually.
Yeah,
it won't happen.
No, oh come on.
We need to solve the issue.
It will take time, but it will come down.
Probably take about 6,000 years, but yeah.
No, 6,000 years is too much, man.
6,000 years. No. That's even me being generous. I said corruption in Ghana can never go. Ghana. Oh, Jamai.
Are you a prophet of doom?
I'm not a prophet. I'm a prophet of reality. I face reality. Like the average person in Ghana wants to get money off you, just like that. Like you walk into any government agency or government institute, birth and death, passport office, Ghana card, all these things. They want to get money off you. And how, if they are not changing, how do we fight corruption? The average trotro, even the trotro driver on the street is trying to dupe you. The taxi driver is trying to dupe you. The man who is driving Bolt or Uber is trying to dupe you. The average shop owner is trying to dupe you. The average security man at some whatever is trying to do.
But okay,
that can't change.
Don't you think hardship in the economy also trigger something like that?
Hardship in the economy,
yeah, because people are, people want to live some, luxury life, so they will try their possible means to get that luxury life. Let's assume a woman. Let's assume that.
You said something, so let me make an analogy. Okay. You said hardship in the country made people corrupt.
Yeah. So okay, wait for a minute. Wait for a minute. Yeah. I think that if the government makes some basic things very easy for people in the country to get, I think some things like this can be solved. Because let's assume that, let's use UK as an example, okay?
Yeah.
So here, if someone who is working wants to get a car or a house or a phone, you see how easy it is for you to get a car and a phone and a house, some basic things that you can get and enjoy life, as you said it. Yeah. And people in Ghana too wants to enjoy life. Okay, you have completed school and you are now, an immigration officer. You want to ride the latest car. So you're going to try all the possible means to get the car.
There's a statement. There's this thing they call living within your means. Okay. You're saying that the government should make things like getting phones and gadgets easily available, so you can get off credit and you pay monthly. And have you thought about the fact that the Ghanaian person will take the phone and not pay? Or even
even it happens here,
they will pay.
I think
they won't pay.
Why? So what is the problem now?
Because we are corrupt by nature. That is what it is.
It's not about corrupt by nature.
We are corrupt by nature.
Don't you think that if the person is working and then you just break the money down for the person to pay it little by little, don't you think the person will be comfortable to just pay it and not run away? Because here we collect those items and we still work and we don't run away.
Because of how the system is.
Oh, but I'm not from here. I can just collect it and run to Ghana.
Go to Ghana. Will you go to Ghana?
That's the issue. Because you want to work and get more money.
Exactly. So you're not going to leave.
That's what I'm talking about.
But in Ghana, they'll take the money and they will tend to Mamentry. There's this what's their name? There's this savings and loans in Ghana. I think their color is brown. I've forgotten what their name is.
Brown.
Yes. Quick credit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, quick credit. They have been chasing people in their homes. And when you are asleep, they can just come and knock your door, man.
Yes. You'd see them at 2 a.m.
I had that issue.
There was a time I was driving back from what was the place? After Asante Mampong.
Okay.
Edra.
Oh, yeah.
So I go to Fijase around 2 a.m. or whatever. And I saw them. Quick credit.
Yeah.
What are you doing here too?
Yeah. People have been running, so they need to chase them.
Exactly. So it's going to be the same system. If they make things, be able to get things on credit, people would take it and won't pay. That is it. You cannot tell the Ghanaian man that, this iPhone 16 Pro Max, take it, yeah, and every month I'll take you 100 cedis. They take the phone happily, but paying the 100 cedis every month, you would take.
Yeah, but I think that if you
go and ask. What's the name of MTN's loan thing?
No, the issue is K because
MTN's loan thing. What's the name?
I've forgotten it, but
quick loan.
Yeah,
go and ask quick loan.
But K, the issue is the issue is there's hardship in the economy. That is why people can't pay the money.
So why go take it?
No, but he needs it.
You don't need it. You want it. Want and need are not the same.
I know it's not the same. But the person
you need a phone. Listen, you need a phone.
Yeah.
You don't need an iPhone 16 Pro Max.
But the person will think that no, I need an iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Yeah, that means you are not living within your means. That is it. You see, we don't. You see, the problem we have as Ghanaians, the problem we have as Ghanaians is when we are growing up in our formative years, we are not taught financial literacy. We are very financially illiterate. The average Ghanaian is financially illiterate. Yeah. We are all for showing, so we buy things we can't afford. Someone would take a loan to go and buy, let's say, a phone. Or someone would do, you get it? We live outside our, because we are not taught that level of financial literacy.
Yeah, I think those people are there.
No.
But some people want to just acquire the basic items, but they can't acquire. They can't acquire. That is what I'm talking about. They can't buy the basic items.
Define basic.
Like basic, like a car, a simple car, like the Mini Cooper.
And who told you a car is a basic item?
But now car is not luxury again. Car is necessity.
Now, in Ghana, there.
Everywhere.
Oh, Chama.
Everywhere, car is necessity.
In Ghana, car is a luxury.
It's not luxury again.
Since when?
No, because now because if you're having children, then you need to take them to church or market or school, everything. You need a car. And now car is necessity.
It's not. It shouldn't be.
Why? Because now, where some people are even staying in Ghana, they need a small car because,
it's far.
It's very far from, getting the public transport to work or wherever you want to go. So now, I think car is not luxury again. Car is necessity.
Yeah. There's a proverb in Chi. That's also Makwala. Onamujo.
Onam de ebejo de.
Wasumu nyoda.
I don't know someone to me.
What's Makwala so uncle yadi? Onamu de ebejo so wanko. Na wasum enyo. Both of us on Kotonko board, they are no Kukuramankiri.
Yeah, and they say, phone credit card, commit me afro. Now, financing today.
Until Namunaju, Mawasumuano. If you live outside your means, you would, at the front, you'd see the luxury, but you will not be comfortable. Live within your means. That is the issue we have as Ghanaians. We are not raised to understand that for every stage of life you are in, live within your means. You take a salary of, let's say, 1,500. Every Friday you want to go to the pub. You want to do woman matter. You want to use the latest phone. How are you going to do that? You're not living within your means. You're living outside your means. So in Ghana, we are raised to live outside our means. You get it? So yes, guys, this conversation could have gone on for hours. But anyways, this is the on team session. My name is Ari K, and you have your co-host Nana Yao. And we are going to see you in the next one. Drop your comment session down below. Subscribe. I don't know why you are not subscribing, because no one charges you to subscribe. Subscribe. Click. Subscribe. Okay? And those on TikTok, follow. You just click that, follow. That one to make I can't chase you. Follow, comment, share. Oh, there's nothing like a follow tax or a comment. Comment on the video. Share. Follow. Then I go get money. Now, my mema of visa. Now, I'm about podcast. Bye. See you in the next one.